This video is brought to you by Cool Green Clothing. Cool Green Clothing is a Baltimore-based clothing line that started back in 2018 and has been growing strong ever since. Make sure you follow Cool Green Clothing on Facebook and IG at Cool Green Clothing, and check out their website, coolgreenclothing.com, where you can find the latest cool green fashions and hats, women's apparel, and the latest men's collection. Remember, if you ain't coolin' and getting the green, you're in the way.
Ralph Lauren named his brand himself. That's what I did myself. My name AC Green. If I turn AC to cool, you got cool green. And if you ain't cool and getting the green, you in the way. That's just basic. You know what I mean?
Gang.
So, yeah.
Man, the cool green is the shit. The cool green is, if you don't get no other authentic t-shirt, come down here to my man and represent for the brother Cool Green Clothing. That's COOLGREEN clothing line.
That's right. Spell it out for him.
The best clothing line you could ever get, bro. The best clothing line. The good cool green.
Man, how you hear about us?
Good through the good video of my man Tony 2 times. All the way from Annapolis to support Cool Green.
My man come down all the way from Annapolis, man.
What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to like, comment, share. Definitely watch the video to the end. Let's get right into it. Baltimore, Maryland, a city built on survival of the fittest. Even the toughest shooters or dope boys in the city gets tried. It's just a way of life. Doug eat Doug. In certain places, one event can turn a neighborhood into a war zone. Whether a dope boy gets robbed or somebody in the hood that everyone loves gets shot, splitting neighborhoods into two sides trying to get back at each other. But the worst part of it all is when teenagers get caught in real street situations and lose their life at a young age before they know and fully are aware of their actions. In this episode of the Baltimore Way, we will be discussing a man named Justo and a young man we will call J.D, who unfortunately lost his life as just a teenager in the Southwest Baltimore streets. Allegedly, Justo was one of the head guys in a drug organization that was getting money in Emerson Village, setting up shop. Justo and his team was selling smack and girl in the village, in which the neighborhood already had crews beefing over the drug sales and the money being made. Justo and his team wasn't worried though, with members posted up getting money, even allegedly using the store to stash the product in the cut to mix it up with. Knowing how the police operated in the area, Justo and the squad tried to play it cool, even using females to hit sales and hold the blickies to keep the police off of his trail. But certain events would transpire, leaving the streets a war zone. Allegedly, on more than one occasion, Justo was robbed in the village. On one situation, somebody hit him for money, product, and a cell phone with all his cells in it. After the robbery, Justo knew to keep his name good, he had to do something. Believing that the young man, J.D, was the person who robbed him and a part of a rival crew, Justo allegedly grabbed a blicky and went to Mary Rodman Rec Center looking for J.D. Once he spotted the young man that was 15 or 16 years old at the time, he allegedly walked up on him, hitting him 2 times in the head, killing him on the spot. He hit him on the basketball court. After the hit, Justo tried to get back to business as usual. While allegedly at a trap spot hustling, a car pulled up on Justo and shots were fired. He shot back, and unfortunately an innocent bystander was hit. Sources allege the car was filled with JD's friends trying to revenge the young man's death. Sources allege JD was a regular Baltimore teenager trying to do right, but in a rough environment. He was even working at a Subway at the time of his death, but still had street ties. The basketball court shooting would be a shock to the community, and BPD wanted answers. Justo's phone and other members' phones were tapped, and allegedly after leaving a blicky in the cab, Justo wanted to get it back and was caught on wiretap telling a friend, "I'm just gonna rob the cab driver, and if he play games, I'ma hit him." And on another phone call, Justo allegedly tried to buy an AR-15 assault rifle. Then one day while on his way to work, Justo was caught by BPD with a blicky and some smack. It was all over. An indictment for conspiracy and murder charges came down. Justo was found guilty and sentenced to 23 years in prison. Rest in peace to J.D. I send my prayers and condolences to his family. It seems like in a city full of street activity, people become numb to giving passes or dropping bodies. Unfortunately, in certain cities, at 13 or 14 years old, you are considered a grown man. But in reality, you don't know what you're doing and you're not in the game. You're just trying to figure it out. But it seems like right now in the world we live in, people don't want to seem weak. They will do anything to save face. But hey, that's the Baltimore way. Man, crazy story, man. Rest in peace to the young man that lost his life. You know what I mean? 16 years old. You still a baby, you feel me? I know a lot of people feel like, well, if you playing in the streets and you doing certain things, then you know what come with it. But when you at a certain age, you just really trying to fit in and be cool. And you know, everything, like I said, is alleged. You know, Justo copped out to these charges. It's public information. You know, he was convicted. But as far as J.D. being a robber, don't nobody know that. It could have been mistaken identity, anything. But yeah, man, it's a crazy story, man. But like I said, I send my prayers and condolences to his family. Justo was like 23, 24 years old at the time of this. So you got somebody that's 23, 24 years old beefing with a 16-year-old. But that's how I go in the inner city. That's how I go in my city. And that's how I go in a lot of cities. Once you reach a certain age bracket, people ain't gonna give you a pass. They gonna look at you like you know what you're doing. They gonna look at you like you a grown man. You feel me? And in reality, it's like, it's crazy because you do got 14, 15, 16-year-olds that's out here catching bodies. So it's like you really can't sleep on them and you really can't play with them. But it's kind of like a tricky situation because when you think about it, they're a kid, but it's like you gotta take their life. I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's really a touchy situation, man. But rest in peace to that young man. I can't imagine, you feel me? I got a daughter that's 17. You know, when I was younger, you know, when I was out there, I caught my charges at 17 years old. You know, and I was out there doing some stuff I know could have got me hurt. So I know, you know what I mean? It's just a way of life, like I said, you feel me? Even though at this age now, I know better, and I don't know what I was thinking back then. But yeah, man. If you live and you grow, you know better, you do better. But yeah, this is another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. I appreciate the love and the support. I'm sorry I've been gone, man. I had to take care of some things with the family, but I definitely appreciate y'all. Be sure to like, comment, share the video. I love y'all, fam. I'm out.